I like when the moon is the shape of a football.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. What up, everybody, and welcome to the FB and Goob Show. I'm FB.
Yeah, what up, y'all? I'm the Goob.
We are sponsored by the Good Time Tavern of Livermore, California. How's the Goob?
The Goob is on his edge. He's on the edge of his seat. I really am. This NBA playoff thing, we'll be doing NBA 3-on-3 later. It's pretty intense. We got overtime in Darlington to talk about. Giants and Dodgers are doing well. But I thought first I'd hold up this little board right here and let you just brag a little.
Um, Gators.
Gators, baby. How many games have they won in a row? Like 23 or something?
It's a hell of a run for the Gators. SEC champions. Uh,
Predicted by
March
FB and the Goob.
Madness 64 champions. Our final team.
I mean, I believe that's one in a row for us as far as predicting
Yeah, I
champions.
believe that's definitely 1-0 for one in a row for us. That's for sure. Um, I you know, I here's my question though. Was it a bigger win for the Florida Gators or a bigger loss for Kelvin Sampson in Houston?
Oh, wow. What a ride for Kelvin Sampson as Cougars. I mean, beating Duke, coming back from that deficit, when the game was basically over, what was it, 2 minutes left, down 11, you're thinking, okay, no big deal. They came back and won that game. They beat the baddest of the bad, the bluest of the blue bloods. That game was amazing for Houston, and they played great. LJ Cryer, freaking mini stud. I love that guy. To blow it, I mean, it's not like they blew it at Florida. Just Florida just came back incrementally the whole way, and they just did not have that big shot in them. And I don't know, maybe it was legs. Florida was deeper. It was a tough loss, but I mean, Kelvin Sampson keeps getting closer, and if he doesn't win it next year, I'd be surprised.
Okay. That's the thing. It's not easy to win, and they're already saying Duke is going to win it next year. The Boozer kids are coming in.
Got the
They're going to
boozer,
be
brother.
they're going to be an powerhouse, and Houston might not even smell this again for a while. That's why I wonder, was like for a program of Houston's caliber to be in the final game and to have the lead and to let it slip away.
Yeah, I
Florida's
mean, it
won
happened.
this. We've watched Florida win this before. You know what I mean?
Al Horford's got most of the championship. He's still playing for the Celtics,
He is, right? Guy's a
but
superstar.
barely. He's hanging on.
He's hanging on, man. He's got his ring though. There's a guy with rings in multiple levels.
Exactly. Now, fun tournament. The comebacks were great, both by Houston and against Houston.
Right?
Gators. I mean, we've got a young Jewish coach, which that hasn't happened since 1988. The Jewish coach winning a championship. So
Was
Larry
that
Brown would be proud.
nice? The
He's got a
guy
little
from
Carolina
Tennessee
connection
never
there.
won anything, huh?
Uh, Not the championship. No.
No. Okay.
Bruce
All right.
Pearl was on. Bruce Pearl was on the staff that won. On one of the teams, Auburn, Florida.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah,
Well,
but yay for us, yay for basketball. Now we have to go through transfer portal crap, and we'll let you know who the good teams are next year when we figure it out.
I think I saw North Carolina and Duke. They have a lot of money for that if they want to do stuff.
I mean, our guys will. We've got Jordan, etc. That'll
Right.
throw money towards NIL, yeah. So we'll be fine NIL wise.
Yeah.
Carolina.
I think Kentucky does all right because I think their boosters give a lot of money towards the program.
So
So,
true, so true. Yep, and that's going to be huge in the next couple of years.
right. Huge, not this week. Denny Hamlin won his second race in a row. NASCAR did not have a new winner this week. Go, go.
Somehow I lost. Chris Buescher lost points in the standings, but I don't know how that works. But
I know I was 8 laps away from winning the race. Now, I this week was a pit strategy kind of thing for a lot of different people. William Byron led the whole race. I mean, he put his car up against the wall the whole race, and
he was the
200 and
fastest.
to be over 250 laps he led. So, I mean, he led the whole thing and dominated the whole thing. And then through strategies and pits and sequences, with 8 laps to go, Tyler Reddick was winning. And he had a good, he had a good lead. I mean, he was 5, 6 seconds up. So I was like, man, here we go. But Dave Blaney, man, was flying. I mean, he was like
Blaney was fun.
he was flying. He was 2 seconds a lap almost, I think, at one point, or 1.8 seconds a lap, catching Tyler Reddick. Now he had fresher tires, and that was kind of the deal. But he was cooking. I mean, he passed second and third both at the same time, and then left them standing to run down Tyler Reddick. I was like, wow, dude, you're flying. But for nothing. He passed him with 4 laps to go, and just as he passed, I think Reddick's maneuver caused somebody to wreck behind him.
It's like a
Which put
Draymond Green maneuver.
something like that, yeah, and which put everybody back in the pits. And Denny Hamlin won getting out of the pits. He got the outside on the restart and pretty much
And
drove
they
away.
call it overtime, right? But it's just a couple extra laps. I thought it was exciting. Overtime.
No, no. I mean, the wreck happened with 4 laps to go. So yeah, it ends up becoming overtime because cars are still going around in a circle and the laps are still clicking off. And then they restart the race with 2 laps to go. So
Right. But it's not like really as exciting as overtime. It's just extra stuff.
no, it's no more than 2 laps of overtime most cases, unless there's just wreck after wreck after wreck. But once the white flag drops,
Which we saw last year about right before the championship started, right? Because everyone needed that
everyone
extra
needed that
spot or extra
victory.
win. So it was
Yeah.
just like start wreck. Okay.
Yeah. In the end, this year, the way it's going, it probably won't matter. There'll already be 16 winners, but it'll still be fun. You still need to win. If you get it, there could 20 guys could win. 20 guys are in the playoffs. Doesn't if you get a win, you're in. It doesn't.
Speaking of that, have you Busher has won at Bristol, and he won in 22, I believe. So Bristol's our next race. Uh, that'll be exciting. My question about Bristol is apparently it's gone from just like bumper to bumper to now there's a second lane. They either glued the track or banked it or something. So now there's an inside line and an outside line. Which
Can't
one do you
bank it
like
any
better?
more than it is. It'd
Do you
be
like
like riding in a
the old
pie
school
pan.
way or the new school way? The one track or the two tracks?
I like one track.
One track,
Yeah.
more physical,
More physical, more bumping, more
more
intensity.
Draymond-y. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna compare everything to Draymond
You
today
can't
because
go
that's fun.
further if you're past 6, you're in trouble. It's pit strategy then. Because you
Right.
can't, yeah, you can't get around anybody. You have to bump and you have to pass on the turns. And I like watching people pass on the turns and stuff like that. I really do. I like watching people pass on the turns. I like them bumping and nudging and
Are you being
people.
infiltrated right now? Because I feel
I
like the viewers want to know about what's happening.
Yeah, I am being infiltrated right now. And the audacity for it to not even fucking care that I'm sitting here is unbelievable. It really is. I mean, I feel like we've been together too long, is what it comes down to. So that's all I got to
Sound
say.
sound good.
Nice.
You know it has been fantastic, but now it's
Nope, I
slowing
don't know
down.
anything.
Giants Dodgers, baby. Like we were the two hottest teams in the league, and now between the two of us, we've lost like 7 of our last 9 games or something.
We've lost 3 in a row,
We've lost 2 in a row.
and the Padres are nine
Or
and two,
somehow,
kicking
somehow,
everybody's ass.
right? Somehow, Giants Dodgers smoking coming out of the gate, and we're second and third in our own division and in the whole league, basically. I mean, the
Right.
NL West is on fire right now.
Yes. Except for the Rockies.
Right.
But we already called that. We already predicted that, so we don't have to worry about that. We've already said don't expect much out of the Colorado Rockies. So
No, maybe never again.
never again. Maybe never again. So
Yeah, they got rid of Larry Walker. That was it.
that's the end of them. But I'm not happy. Blake Snell, he's gone for nobody knows.
Could
Otani's
have
not
told
going
you
to
that was
pitch
going to
till
happen.
June. June.
That dude only likes pitching 2 months a year. It's a joke.
Well, which 2 months is it? So it coincides with us winning the World Series again. So is
I know.
it
Well, it still might work out for you.
is it August and September or is it
Maybe. If you do it right.
maybe a little bit in October?
You need some waiters or a BB gun.
I'm out of bullets in the gun right now.
Out of
Uh,
weapons.
Yeah, I don't have any of the little gel beads for the X shot. If I did, I'd pick that thing up and start
All
smoking.
right. For those of you who don't know, he has a rabid Ewok in his garage. It's really
Yes.
hard to get rid of. So
Yeah, for almost a year now.
I used to like Ewoks. Now they've kind of rubbed me the wrong way.
Pissing me off.
Yeah, exactly. But otherwise in baseball, torpedo bats have slowed down. I don't know if the pitchers have already figured out how to beat torpedo bats, but that experiment lasted about a weekend.
Well, I mean, yeah, but like we last week we said, I mean, it's been around a couple years. It's just been played with and fiddled with, right? It hasn't just made the scene. It's this year or the end of postseason last year or the playoffs and then the beginning of this year. Isn't everybody's gone from it now?
Oh no, the same amount of people are using the bat, but just their home runs have gone from 100 the first weekend to 6 the second weekend.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
So I'm just trying to figure out, it's always give and take. You do something, I figure it out. I do
Right.
something, you figure it out, et cetera, et cetera. I'm just wondering if they figured out the torpedo bat in one weekend, which would be kind of crazy.
It's
I
not
mean,
that.
Aaron Judge has got 6 home runs with his regular bat. That seems to be working fine for him. He's on a nice little pace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That could pass. We've only played 13 games. We got
Yeah,
lots to go.
exactly. And it's baseball. It's
149 to be
early.
exact. All right, yeah. Well, a long way to go.
Long way to
I'm just
go.
not very happy with we're already starting this pitching. Ah, shit.
Oh, your injuries. I mean, we said it last year. You have 13 potential or former All-Stars as starting pitchers, but only 4 are healthy at one time.
Yeah, we're gonna have to start talking about Clayton Kershaw again. I mean, that's what pisses me off.
What's nice is your offense is ridiculous, and Freddie Freeman and Mookie Betts only hit game winners so far or are injured. So I mean, your offense looks kind of ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I hope so. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Paid enough
Even
for
without
it.
your 2 best hitters, you look good, which is scary.
Well, I mean, Otani's our best hitter.
He's the best everything.
Yeah. But Freddie Freeman is definitely a very consistent hitter, and so is Mookie Betts. So yes.
Yo, funniest thing of the week: Freddie Freeman hurt his foot in the shower. But boom. Use your imagination. How that LA Dodger injured his ankle in the shower. I don't know.
I
I
don't
don't know
know
where
if
I
it
was
was
going with that. I
because
just
of
like when
that.
Dodgers get hurt in weird ways.
I
So
don't.
suck it. Shower injury. I hope it was
Yeah,
like Shawshank Redemption.
I hope not. It was
Yeah,
Mookie
that's
Betts in there.
me.
That's why Mookie Betts is hurt too.
Hoping that's not it. But
That's horrible.
anyway, Dodgers suck.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll be number one here soon. It's a fluke.
The
It's
fluke.
a fluke.
Yeah, oh yeah. The Giants scored 0 runs today. Oh man, once Giants bats get nervous, they don't like baseballs. Yeah, we could go 8-0 last week, 0-8 this week. That's the Giants way, I think.
I hope so. That would make me happy. Just need the
All right.
Padres to fall off a little bit. So
Man, Fernando Tatis him and Aaron Judge are going head to head for player of the year so far. I like that battle. It's a nice battle.
I prefer when it's Otani and Aaron Judge, but whatever.
Fair enough.
All right. Well, Otani starts pitching in June. We'll see what happens. All right, let's
Maybe.
move on. NBA, come on. Let's do our little thing here. I'm ready. I think I got three good questions, actually. I think I actually put some time and effort into these. And I think I got three decent questions.
All right, well, cool. I'm the East, so I'll
So you
start. You can
start. Go
save your
ahead. It's
question.
fine.
Okay, you are Vladimir Guerrero. You have just signed for $500 million. Which of these five teams in the East would you buy? Toronto, Brooklyn, the Philadelphia 76ers, Charlotte, or Washington?
I wouldn't buy any of those teams.
You
Hold
have
on,
to
hold
buy
on,
one of
hold on.
those
Let me
teams.
think. I wouldn't buy Brooklyn. I would not buy. I would not buy. I like Charlotte. I like the area of Charlotte.
I like how you're picturing the cities in your mind.
I am.
You've only been to
Um,
one of them.
been to Carolina. I've never been to Brooklyn. I've been to Washington, but it's not a nice place.
Dirty,
Dirty.
literally and figuratively.
I wouldn't put. I could not. Philly's the same as Brooklyn
Oh,
and
but
Washington.
the cheesesteaks and the food. Come on, man.
Cheesesteaks and the food. I don't want to just sit there and eat cheesesteaks all day. That doesn't sound very healthy. I'm going with the I'm going with the Hornets. I want to buy the Hornets from Michael Jordan.
Nice. Huge LaMelo Ball fan. Think there's a future there. Or are you
No.
just trying you're just trying to sit on a lake in North Carolina. I respect that. I respect that.
Yes.
You know what? You're not trying to get a winning franchise. That's not a
Nope.
big deal.
I don't care about the winning franchise. That doesn't I'm trying to make myself happy with my $500 million.
Okay,
And my crappy basketball team. I mean, you asked
that's
me
a,
to buy a crappy basketball team. Which crappy one you want?
that's
I'll
true.
take the Hornets.
Okay, well,
And
all
then when
right.
I get Cooper Flagg this year,
Which is a perfect lead in. I can't believe you said that. Question number two: if you're Cooper Flag, which of those five teams do you desperately want to avoid? A la Eli Manning and the San Diego Chargers. Like, which one you're like, no, it's not going there. Because he's a stud. He could turn around some franchises.
do I get points for the first question?
Yeah, man, you got like 8 points.
Okay, so listen, hold on. Can you say the same answer twice?
Yeah, I mean, it's a different question. Doesn't matter. The answer could be the same,
Well,
sure.
the only reason I say that is the Hornets have been poorly ran for 15 years now. Like they can't put anything together. 76ers have gone to playoffs. They have Embiid if he's healthy. I mean, I'm assuming he's shut down now.
Oh,
So I'm assuming
been,
he's resting for the next
been 3 shows ago.
three shows. So there you go. So he's resting. You got Maxi. If I'm Cooper Flagg, I probably want to go to the 76ers if I'm looking to make the playoffs right away. Brooklyn, there's another team that seems to be poorly ran. So I
Imagine being
don't,
a star in Brooklyn, though. Woo-wee. White boy
huh?
walking around Brooklyn like a king, be like a Beastie Boy in the mid '80s.
If he's going for a Beastie Boy in the mid 80s, I definitely try to get drafted by Brooklyn. I just don't know if he is.
All right, so we've eliminated Brooklyn and Philly. They'd be okay places to go. So we got Charlotte, Toronto,
Well, it's got to
then
be
Washington.
Charlotte or Washington.
I wouldn't want to go to Washington.
I wouldn't want to go to Washington either. So I'm going to go final answer the Wizards. I don't think I'd want to go to Washington.
All right, I love it. You're on point today. Zombie FB is a good answer. 18 points so far, my friend. Last question. The Bulls, the Heat, and the Magic are all 7-3 in their last 10. They're all in the play-in. Which, if you're the Celtics or the Cavs, which one of these teams do you not want to play right now?
The Bulls,
The Bulls.
Kobe White. Hey, man, the Bulls got a little thing happening. I like what the Bulls got happening. You know, maybe the Bulls should have shut it down too to add Cooper Flag, but why? Go get it while you can. I think the Bulls, if out of the teams left, that would be the eighth seed, so to
Right.
say.
Yeah, yeah. Seven
Um,
and eight. Yeah.
I would not want to play the Bulls.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I think that's the team that, to me, has has played with what they got in that young town. I like where they could go. I'm not
I
saying
like
they'd
the ball.
win. I'm like saying they might take them to game six, though.
Sure, yeah, yeah. No, I like the balls
You don't
that
want
you
to go to
had
six.
to kind of like change like the FB Goop show's earlier answer because we said Orlando was good and then they kind of got hurt and now they're kind of healthy again. So I kind of like where they're going, but you're like, no, the Bulls have made a change. They're
Yep.
better than they were.
They're
I
better than
like
they
it.
were. The
Come on, Bulls.
trade, all that shit. Yeah, I like with the Bulls. I'm like, how many times have we talked? Have we talked about the Magic and all in the last two shows, three shows? I know we've talked about the Bulls.
That's right. We've been sleeping on Orlando.
Yeah, sleep. Let's sleep away then.
Fair enough. I love it. Great answer. No points.
I got 0 points.
You got four. I gave you four.
All right. You're just going with the healthy Magic. I'm going with the excitable, lovable Bulls.
No, I like it. Yeah, no, I agree. I was trying to give you 0 points, but like you convinced me to give you a bunch more.
Because I just said I didn't pick the exact team, huh? Or I had too many points to start with. Now I got 22, huh?
Mhm. Mhm.
Not a lot. All right, here we go. Ready?
I doubt it.
What were the Nuggets thinking in firing their head coach right before the start of playoffs?
This is
I
one of
get
those.
now they also fired the GM. I think you can fire a GM anytime you want. It does not change the affected team. You know what I mean? Like who got fired? The GM. Oh,
Sure.
okay.
All right, cool.
Yeah, okay, cool. But firing the head coach a week before the playoffs begin. What do you think? What were they thinking there?
I've got three words for you. A two brute. It's got to be conspiracy from inside. One of the assistant coach is going to be the manager. He's been dropping like, "Hey, coach has been sleeping with the cheerleaders or your mom or whatever." You know what I mean? Like, there's something going on here. I mean, yes, the Nuggets have not been playing well. I guess like 5-5 in their last 10. They finally lost to the Warriors. But I mean, if you look at the roster, there's only three guys above 70 games played, and one of them's Russell Westbrook.
Nice.
And two of them are not Jokic and Murray. It seems like injuries are kind of a plague there, or they just, I mean,
Well,
you
Murray
saw
for
what
sure.
happened. You saw what happened when they won. They lost all their depth. So
Right.
you look at spots 7 through 12. There's actually a 30-person list, and they've all played 6 games. They're like, nope, that guy doesn't work. That guy doesn't work. That guy doesn't work. So besides the conspiracy theory, it's just a depth thing, and I don't see how it's possibly the coach's fault unless there's poison in the wine.
So you're saying that this is an inside job.
What I'm saying. Yeah, it
Somebody's
doesn't make
because they're
sense from the
not
outside.
tanking to get Cooper Flagg because that's a little late.
They can still win the championship. It's very confusing, my friend.
They very very good possibility that Joker could find magic and win another championship. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, no,
Murray's been injured a
no
lot
problem.
lately. Not playing
Yeah,
all, I mean, that's your second in command.
agreed. Without Murray, they're not winning anything.
They're not a winning team, no. So, but firing the head coach, I don't know. I'll give you 7 points. I like the
Complete
fact
mind
that you
blown
said
right there.
somebody's poisoning the water. I sit in wonderment trying to figure out why you would fire your head coach when you're the fourth seed. Now I know that the fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, and ninth seed are tied with you, but it doesn't matter. You're still the fourth seed right now.
Right. You still got playoff games to
I
prepare
mean,
for in a
you could
week.
be in the play-in game very soon, but
Yeah. By our next show, we'll know who's in the playoffs. It'll be playoff time.
right.
Yeah.
And it's very possible. Well, here we go. Let's go on to the second question. Ty kind of ties right into it.
Man,
Give me
lucky
your
we did that.
top six in the West. Who makes it in no playing game? Who makes it in? Because like right now, anybody could be in the playing game except for the Rockets and the Thunder. They can't be in the playing game. Third place can't be in the playing game either, right?
Uh, the Lakers could drop into the play-in game.
Okay. Then that's okay. Third. So 3 through 10. Who's in the sixth, though? Who makes it? Your opinion.
My opinion, and this is going to be pretty crazy. Right now, we got the Lakers like a game ahead of Denver, and then a half game of Minnesota, the Clippers, and the Warriors. I think the Warriors might actually have hopped over those two, depending on the. I think they beat Phoenix by like 30, so that's
They did.
all right. So I'm going to say the Lakers probably keep their spot. They go at Dallas next, so I guess that'll pretty much determine whoever wins that game. If Dallas wins that game, then they're definitely in the play-in. Lakers win that game, I'd say they're definitely 3 seed. And then they've got Houston and Portland after that. I think both those teams are locked in. So I think they'll rest players. Lakers locked in at 3. Denver, Sacramento, Memphis, and Houston. Again, Houston will be out. Memphis will be playing. Sac will be playing. Denver could lose those 2 games the way things are going. So I'm going to say that Golden State will take the 4. The Clippers, having lost to us, will take the 5, and then Lakers and Minnesota. And I think Sacramento and Dallas
So you're
stay on the
knocking
outside.
the Lakers out of 3. Who are you replacing the Lakers with at 3?
Oh, so no, they stay at 3.
Okay. I thought you
They
said
stay at
Lakers
3.
after
They stay.
after.
They lose some games. They stay at 3. Could get close with them and the Warriors because Warriors have San Antonio, Portland, and then the Clippers. And so I mean that's should be 2 easy wins. The way we dispatched Phoenix today, the Warriors are not taking any of these bitch ass teams lightly. We're just taking them to the woodshed. Let's go. So I like the Warriors to finish 4, maybe push the Lakers for 3. Minnesota's schedule is terrible. So is the Clippers.
So you have the Nuggets falling out and playing in a playing game. Turmoil. That's why I asked the question, because my first question kind of thought, well, where do the
They're trying to
Nuggets
get
fall
close.
from here?
No, they'll probably stay in it, but we'll see. Maybe if they have the tiebreaker between Minnesota.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
no,
you're
Denver could
going, let me make this right. Thunder,
Lakers, Warriors,
Rockets, Lakers, Warriors, Clippers,
Minnesota.
Nuggets.
Yeah, Nuggets, Minnesota. Then
Okay,
Sacramento and Dallas are on the outside.
I like it. That's pretty good.
I
I
wrote
don't
down all the
mind that.
schedules because I was hoping there'd be a question about the top teams, so I knew the schedule.
Yeah,
That
good
helped me with
idea.
that answer a lot.
But yeah, I like it. I mean, I like where you place the Nuggets still in it, but they
Yeah, no,
better
the
hope.
serious teams going in there right now are Houston, Golden State, and obviously OKC. The rest of the teams, Minnesota's not playing well. Denver's not playing well. Lakers are old. Clippers are going to try to surprise people, but they're old too.
Yep. Warriors are old.
They have some old guys, yeah. They also have some very young guys.
All right, here we go. Last question. You ready? 8 points.
Okay.
All
I
right.
don't know if I
After
have
the game.
I don't know if I have another 7 point answer in me. All right, here we go.
No, you're only going to get 6 anyways. It doesn't matter.
I should have given you less.
After the game with the Rockets, all the chippiness and holding Curry to 3 points. Would you rather see the Thunder or the Rockets? Which team do you fear the most out of the top 2 teams?
Well, let me just say that game, as exhausted as the Warriors were, was the most intense first half I've ever seen. And then we just kind of ran out of gas. Amen Thompson, by the way, will win an MVP. Clip person. Amen Thompson
Remember the
will win an
Trump thing? He's
MVP.
gone.
Oh, yeah, shit. All right. Anyway, but yeah, Amen Thompson's amazing. The Rockets are really good. Their game plan against Curry was bonkers. Do I fear that as much as I fear OKC? You know what? After that game, yeah, I think I do. I think I fear the Rockets a little bit more. Dylan Brooks has the ability to get Draymond kicked out of any game. Van Fleet's just sturdy and solid, and he won't let Steph go. Amen Thompson, defensive genius. Sengun wouldn't back down from Draymond either. Alperen Sengun. I think, yeah, I don't know. I think if Rockets and OKC played each other, I'd take OKC, but I think the Warriors fear Houston more.
Play the Warriors a little physical, huh?
They did. They did.
Yeah. Yeah, I was hoping you'd say the Rockets. I thought after that game, I thought, wow, you kept talking about the Rockets and I kept ignoring the Rockets, but for the last 2 or 3 weeks, it's been hard to ignore. And then
Yeah,
after holding Steph to 3 points, I was like, well, impressive.
yeah, he did not have his greatest game, but I mean, yeah, they have people like Dylan Brooks, Steven Adams comes off the bench. I mean, like they're
Steven
just
Adams comes off the bench. I love Steven
like a
Adams.
goddamn oak tree
He's a
off the bench,
goddamn oak
swinging
tree,
arm.
right? Fuck,
Yeah,
that
no.
guy's a
So
beast.
yeah, just thinking about it, I'm gonna say yeah, OKC is still the favorite to win the West, but I don't want to play Houston at all.
All right.
They got to say something about their coach too, Emi Boke or whatever. I'm not good at African names, but the guy that used to coach the Celtics and
Yeah.
got thrown
The
out
guy
for
that
like
touched a female or some stuff and then got fired for,
grabbing a little booty. Yeah, he's
yeah.
apparently he's in charge of Houston now, and he's got them. You know,
Well, he did really well with the Celtics. He was supposed to be like that was supposed to be a good thing.
oh yeah, he would have won the championship next year, no problem.
Yeah. Won the championship the next year. Yeah. He would have won the championship the next year. No problem. So, all right. I'll give you 7 points. Good job. I was hoping you'd say the Rockets. I mean, the obvious answer is the Thunder because, ooh, they're the Thunder. But the Rockets, man, they played you real tough, man. They played you tough. Like they had your number.
I'll be honest, watching games live gives you a better visual like thing than just looking at box scores.
For sure. Yeah.
That game was one to watch. They're just fast and long all over the place. Even that dude I didn't know. I mean, oh, remember Jabari Smith, the like number
Jabari
3
Smith.
draft
Yeah,
pick.
yeah.
That dude just sits outside and shoots threes with like 6'11" arms. You can't block him, so he just sits out there. He's like swish, swish.
Who's he? Is he a Dookie?
Auburn.
Auburn. Nice.
Yeah, wacky shit, man. Wacky stuff.
All right, 7 points.
All right, we tied. Haha.
We did.
I lied how many points I needed just so I could get you to give me 1 point.
Nice. All right, you got any performers of the week?
I mean, I think you should start because I mean, this performer was. I hate him so much.
Sure. Listen, he broke the unbreakable record, which I still don't think is the unbreakable record, and we won't talk about it now. But it's just a points and scoring record. I mean, those always get broken eventually. But Mr. Ovechkin broke the unbreakable record in scoring more goals than his greatness, Sir Gretzky.
Yeah, the grade 8 passed the great 1. It's
Yeah.
and he did it like honestly as a Penguin fan, he did it from his spot. And this is kind of a thing to anyone out there that can just do one thing really, really well. He probably scored 700 of his 895 goal or 995 goals from that spot. Just sitting there, slap shot, goal, Ovechkin. And that's how he got his guaranteed one. It was great. I mean, that's the way it should have been. From that left dot, he just can't be stopped. Ever.
From the left dot, he can't be stopped. Hey, listen, if you're good at something, do it.
Yeah. So props as a Penguin fan to a Capitals hater. Well done, my friend. Well done.
Did he play the whole time with the Capitals?
Yes, he did. Him and Crosby have been enemies, mortal enemies for 17, 18, 20 years now.
Nice.
Yeah, it hurts me a lot to have him break the record.
And you
but I
were
didn't
supposed to be the Ovechkin with Crosby.
He's more of an assist guy. It's fine.
He's fine. It's fine. We're good.
Yeah. Crosby's got his own records. It's all good. Kratzky. Interesting. All right. But anyway, my player of the week is not a hockey player. It is Declan Rice. So we got some more soccer, and it's not even Pulisic this week. I know you're hoping to avoid it because Milan's on a break, but yeah, Declan Rice. You remember we talked about Real Madrid, possibly the greatest soccer team of all time, Vinny Jr., Bellingham, Mbappe. So Champions League, picture it, 0-0, and Declan Rice going for goal, free kick. Twice in a row from like 45 yards, he drilled it, beating the best goalie in the world. A guy with like 8-foot long arms. Beat him twice without even a bat of the eye. Declan Rice, player of the week. Wow, Champions League madness. I love it.
Did he actually get player of the week, or did you just call him player of the week?
In England, he's probably player of the decade already.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's going to be insane.
You
He's
think
going to get a
people are,
lot
you
of.
think people are in pubs right now back in England and Scotland
Oh,
talking about
yep, absolutely. 6 a.m. still drinking the Declan Rice, Declan Rice,
Declan
Declan
Rice,
Rice, Declan
Declan
Rice.
Rice, he's the greatest of them all. Hey,
Ah, exactly. Wish I was there. It would be a great party.
would be.
Would be.
All right. What are you excited for?
I don't get excited for a lot of golf, but I like to play, and the Masters are this week. Rory's on fire. Scotty Scheffler's kind of the number one guy in the world. I'm hoping for a duel down in the boggy area of the world.
Boggy area. You mean Augustus?
Oh yeah, Georgia. Sorry, I thought we were
Georgia.
playing. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
That's the one you're
It,
talking
it
about.
can get boggy there.
Shit,
I
yeah.
just
Probably
I
rains
had
every day.
Scotland on the mind for some reason.
And probably rains every day at 3 o'clock. They probably don't have to water the grass. Actually, I heard they just soak the grass with so much water. Somebody told me one time they wouldn't fall, they wouldn't watch the Masters. And their feet and like halfway up to their knees, their pants, the water had soaked up that far. It was that much water on the ground because they were just soaking the
That's a
course all
lot.
the time.
That's a lot of water. Hard to
Yeah.
golf in up to your knees.
No, just their pants had gotten that wet by the end of the day because of all the water they had tropped through. You know what I mean? And their pants just kept sucking it up and sucking it up.
Been there.
Yeah. So I am excited also for the Masters. I got a pretty busy week with the kids. I'm excited for the new Minecraft movie with Jack Black and Jason Momoa. I will see that on Saturday night.
You ever notice Jason Momoa and Steven Adams are never in the same place at the same time?
It's probably better for the world. Just saying. I'm
Fair enough.
excited for Bristol because that's the toilet bowl of racing, and it's probably in my top 5 race.
Hey, Bush has got a chance. He's won there before. I
He's won
like
there
it.
before. He won before at Darlington, and he didn't get anywhere close. Damn.
No, that wasn't true. Not a true fact.
I thought he won at Darlington. He got
Nope.
close to Darlington. He lost at Darlington to
Yep.
Reddick.
Yep.
Yep, that's right. That's where I got my victory, was beating Busher.
Haha.
Haha.
Doing the Tony Reale throw the airplane at the thing.
So he throws wastebasket paper or whatever, crumbled up paper.
Right. Airplanes are
Um,
cooler. So's that being the Goob. Cheers.
Cheers. We cheersing? So yeah, I'm excited for the race and the Masters. Other than that,
Playoff push, baby. I can't wait to see the Lakers lose a bunch of games. Maybe the Clippers lose a bunch of games. Everything gets shuffled up in the West. NBA, it's going to be fun till Sunday.
yes. Yeah, the Knicks, if they lose out and the Pacers win out, the Knicks go to 4th. So, and we lost to the Celtics in overtime. It sucked. So
Oh, yeah, you did. Knicks suck.
we got swept by the Celtics this year. That sucks. Got swept by the Cavaliers too, I think. That's not looking good going into the playoffs because those are the 2 teams we're gonna have to play.
Yeah, we'll have to change the NBA 3-on-3 to like 1 question from the East and like 5 questions from the West or something. Because it's really not a question until Cavaliers Boston, right?
Yeah, right. It's not. Well, I don't know.
Maybe they'll surprise us.
Yeah, I mean, we got Pistons, we got Knicks, we got questions.
We
So
do. We do. That first series will be good for the FB and Goob show. That's for sure. Game
that's for
by
sure.
game results.
Game by game results for sure. All right. Well, I'm FB.
See ya. I'm the Goob.
Peace.